Shine Ali was in with it, baby.
What's up, big brother?
Back in the building.
Yep.
It's been a little minute.
We here though.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's talk about Shine Ali versus Kevin Sawyer. Because I know everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's been following you, following me. They know about Shine Ali from a perspective of the music.
Right.
What separates Shine Ali and Kevin Sawyer?
Son, you went straight in. Now I just gotta say that right out the gate. You went straight in. But I mean, Shine Ali is more like just like street embedded. At one point, should I say? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm growing like out of that. Because so really, in the beginning, there was a difference between Shine Ali and Kevin Sawyer. But now that I'm growing older and I'm maturing, like they both just intertwining. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They really becoming one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is like Shine Ali. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shine Ali lyrics like the better form of Kevin Sawyer. It's just Shine Ali is also the entertainer. So
is it?
He painting a picture, giving the story of Kevin Sawyer. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as the story goes on, you're gonna see that it's gonna just all just elevate into Shine Ali. Like it ain't gonna really be no more because Kevin Sawyer is the past. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
Like he my past life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my government name. I'm gonna always go like officially by Kevin Sawyer. But like that dude was a dude I don't even much want to. So Shine Ali is really just he gonna take over and run the front line.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So Kevin Sawyer would be the person you don't play with. You know what I'm saying? Like it was limited. What would you say? Like patient wise. Like
like
less
you know
some patience
like,
to deal
like,
with bullshit.
You feel me? Yeah, Shine Ali is like that's a good way to kind of. Shine Ali is like more professional. Like Kevin Sawyer is really like the young, immature,
hothead,
rough, like about all that, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So glad like that's if I had to. Yeah, Shine Ali.
Yeah, to sum it up like that.
Yeah, Shine Ali is the more mature, professional one, and Kevin was just a young, hothead, wild one.
How do you feel the importance of building your brand name and really taking this? Because some people, some artists, I ain't gonna say some people, some artists, they'll just run with a stage name or their rap name, and they don't do nothing else moving forward from that. They'll just have that name, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of artists, I mean, and I'm speaking from experience, like don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the importance of really
branding that name.
Picking a name to brand.
Yeah.
Like not just locally, not just something me and the homies can run around and call each other, but something you can see in the UK, like, you know what I'm saying? Being branded and marketing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once they understand that, then I think people will start wearing like their own merch, supporting their own team and name as a brand, because the more people see it, the more people gonna want to know what that is.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And also LLC and incorporating that name as well.
Yeah, that's the most important. Like,
Right.
honestly, like you shouldn't really be putting no more money behind T-shirts, CD covers, with that name associated with it, if you ain't owning it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
So you just did the South by Southwest, Austin, Texas.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was the first time, right?
Shout out to Austin.
How was that experience being out there? Because they had took a break, I believe, for the pandemic, and this was like the first year since the pandemic.
Yeah, I think it's been like 2 or 3 years since they
did it.
Yeah, so that was the first one back since then. It was great. My first time out. You hear me? I worked like a dog. I was tired as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? But overall, the experience was great. I came back on the ride home feeling like I can't wait to do it again.
Right.
Like, it was dope. Like, it definitely was dope. Like, it opened my eyes to a lot of like business and marketing aspects on how we should approach it. Mm-hmm. Like, and not just the South by Southwest event, like the game in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it did. It definitely leveled me on some like how to maneuver through business situations. So that was like the networking was definitely needed. So it was a great experience all the way around for sure.
And you hit a number of stages being out there. How was it? Because the main goal, I know you went out there, the main purpose was the Authentic Empire stage. Boo man.
Yeah, shout out to Authentic Empire.
Right.
Yeah.
So how was that to be able to finally get on that stage after, trying for a few years, trying to get in front of Authentic Empire?
It was decent. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was decent. Like I felt like how I perform is how I would have performed for the 4th of July one. So like I felt like I did what I was supposed to do. I felt like I was satisfied. I felt like the team was satisfied. I felt like Boo and his team was satisfied too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But shit go how it go.
Right.
Like
of course.
overall, like, you know what I'm saying? We take the punches and keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was a great experience. We had fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? We learned some shit.
Right.
So shout out to Boo now.
There you go. What's your thoughts on indie showcases in general? I mean, you've been hitting a lot of indie showcases, just locally, you know what I'm saying, out of state. What's your thoughts on it, and how do you feel it plays a part in a young artist's career?
The showcases are needed, for sure. Like, they're needed. Everybody can't really pay to like open up for actual concerts or get a venue and fund their own concert to promote their own self. So the local showcases and indie little festivals that be going on locally, they're definitely needed. Like, because artists can like pay in a budget that they can, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Reach. Excuse me. And be able to perform and showcase their talent. So I feel like that's definitely needed. And how does it help? Like, people blowing up from these little indie festivals and showcases. So, like, if you were not doing them, you crazy as hell.
It also helps an artist that's not used to performing as well in front of crowds.
And that's
it
what
helps
I
them
think.
build that confidence and stage
But I
presence.
think that's what the South by Southwest did. Because me just saying, like, hitting these showcases already, I kind of already went in with my game plan of performing.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the first showcase I did, I was already, like, kind of knew how I wanted to perform. Like, my win going in and out, that's give and take in how I perform. But when I went to the South by Southwest, like, I was performing like 30 minutes after performing, 45 minutes after, an hour after.
Going from one stage to right next to the next stage.
Yeah, like, so it, like, doing that for South by Southwest, particular for me, like, it elevated me on performing for sure, like, you know what I'm saying? So I know if it was a lot of people there, first time performing, and they performed just as much as I did, like, their stage presence should be, like, amazing, phenomenal.
Right.
Like,
yeah, because you was putting in a lot of work leading up to South by Southwest.
Yes, correct.
Because you was hitting like a different stage or different showcase every week locally in New Orleans.
I think every weekend we might have missed one or two since the new year.
Right.
Like, I've been counting, so maybe like one or two we might have missed since the new year until the South by Southwest.
Right.
Like,
Now, I just want to speak on some of these showcases, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not downplaying nobody, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying though, is it meant for everybody to try to cook up their own showcase?
No.
Right.
No.
I agree.
No, it's not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the showcase, overall, like, you know what I'm saying? If it's a local showcase, then it's to promote local talent.
Correct.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, me just saying, there shouldn't be a fee without receiving a fee. Like, if that kind of makes sense. Like, I shouldn't have to pay in and not receive something, like, on the back end, because it should be a goal that I'm receiving at the end of the showcase. Somebody should be winning at the end of every showcase because it's local talent. So, if y'all trying to help us, y'all should be, like exceeding that help.
Putting something in place.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It won't hurt to have whoever come out and pay for that showcase. If you win, you get you some studio time.
Another
whatever.
slide at the next showcase.
I can't run your pockets. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't count what you got going on to say what you can afford to do for that artist, but it could be something.
Yeah.
Like, I know it could be something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's 23, 22, 19, 18. Like, of us, local artists paying to come do these showcases.
In that one spot.
So, like, just giving one of us our money back. Meaning, like, if you pay, I pay, I win, just give me my money back.
Right.
Like, it's a prize. Like, you feel me? It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing at a low grade, like at a low level. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and everybody don't do that. Honestly, I don't really see most doing that.
It's a lot that don't, and like I said,
you know
we've attended numerous,
a
plethora of
I put
showcases.
on for a lot of showcases, like, and I like them all. Like,
it's not downplaying nobody. It's a business perspective.
I'm not doing no downplay because like I attend them. I'm still gonna showcase my talent at these joints. I don't give how y'all put them together, but I'm just saying, if I was running one, like this, how you can expect Shine Ali, like to operate.
Right.
Like that's basically all I'm saying. So,
right.
like y'all run them however y'all want to run them. Like I'm gonna attend them if it's a good look for me and my brand and what we got going on. Like,
how you feel like the support factor? And I'm only gonna speak in New Orleans because that's what we've seen the most as far as local attendance for indie showcases for the independent artists locally in New Orleans. And it's not always New Orleans artists when they have a local showcase. They have artists come from Mississippi, Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying, Lafayette.
Artists definitely all over that come attend the local ones in New Orleans.
How do you feel about, you know what I'm saying, the lack of support for local showcases in New Orleans?
Honestly, 'cause I had thought about this like a few times, and bro, like it is what it is when it comes to the city, when it comes to that support, bro. Like people support who they want to support, and act like they don't know the ones they don't support. Like you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, it's like they don't act like they don't give you not acknowledged until you start popping. Like you feel me? But the ones that ain't popping that they do support, they got some type of ties to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? In some shape, some form, whether through connections through the streets, growing up through the neighborhood, coached them at the, you know what I'm saying? They got some type of ties one to it, like, that connects them to make them fuck with them, whether the music is good or not, whether they're working as hard as the one they acting like they overlook and don't know. Like, but that's just how it is in the city. Is it bad? Of course. Like, do I mind it? I can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I pay any attention to what's going on over there with dude and his group, then that means I'm taking that's less attention I'm focused on me and my group. So I pay no never mind, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause so what I do in the city of New Orleans really is for the city of New Orleans to understand that I'm bigger than the city of New Orleans. I'm putting on for the city of New Orleans for other people to see.
Right.
So I ain't even much really paying attention to the ones in New Orleans that's not paying attention to me. I show love to the ones that show love to me, and you know what I'm saying, I have nothing to say to the ones that don't. Like, you feel me? And I think all artists locally in New Orleans should feel like that. Pay no never mind to the ones that's never minding you.
Right.
Because you're gonna lose. Like, you're gonna lose. Like, if you keep having a conversation about how they're not locally supporting you, like, you're gonna lose. So focus on the ones that is, and that's what we doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we winning over here. Like, you feel me? So.
New project on the way.
Yes.
I Got FLO presents Shine Ali.
Dope, amazing, different. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just a couple words, like elevation, maturity, concepts.
Where did this project take you from where you was at? Because you had just wrapped up the other project, Persona, that you released last year. Where did it take you from?
Ultimately,
going into the I Got FLO presents.
Persona was like a put together project just to let basically people know that what's going on with Shine as an artist. Like, I'm here. Like, you feel me? But those were songs that we collectively put together over time. Like, I Got FLO presents Shine Ali. Like, I literally wrote for every beat, like, on this project. Like, you know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, when we pick the beat gets sent over, I write for it, 2 days later, we go record it. Like, and the process continued on like that. So it was different. It let me display basically the new Shine Ali, like, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at in today's rap. And it matured me because the beat was picked with different concepts from someone else's thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Someone else had total control of the beat picking, what I should say on it, like, you know, the concept that should be said on the beat.
Right.
Like, so all I did was literally just,
Put it together.
and wrote to it.
And
like,
it
so
together,
it literally, like, made my pen game strong. Like, you feel me? It made me feel like, but I could ghostwrite. Like basically, like, you know what I'm saying? I basically just ghostwrite it. Like,
felt like it opened your eyes up to, like, really seeing what you can really do.
I'm really an artist.
Yeah, not just a rapper.
Like, I'm really an artist, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that's the plug, really, man. Y'all need features, y'all need songs wrote, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need hooks. That's the plug right there.
I mean, y'all, they definitely gonna be running to us for them joints anyway after that I Got FLO. present SHYNE Ali drop because it's crazy. Like, it's everywhere. There's no box you can sit me in. Like, and I'm
It
standing
really
on
opened
that.
up the versatility of SHYNE Ali as well.
I was saying that, like, on persona, like, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm really standing on that, like, because I took it to a different level. I ain't just give y'all different varieties of flows and beats, pickings. I literally did all that and let someone else, like, handpick concepts and ideas and, like, so, like, yeah, like,
You got
the
any
artistry is crazy.
You got any features on the album?
Yeah, they got Jay Vick, shout out to Jay Vicious on that thing. Rich Hottie, he definitely on there. Ari the artist, yeah, shout out to Ari, you know his love over here. I'm missing anybody?
You got Weed Junkie.
We trying to get
Weed Junkie. You got Weed Junkie on there.
No, we got Weed Junkie for sure. We got Weed Junkie. We got
trying to get 93 foreign on there.
Trying to get 93.
Okay.
Yeah, we trying to get 93 foreign.
We in discussion with 93 foreign or getting a verse on.
It's really, you know, like.
So the project.
Shout out to Big Bro. Yeah.
The project is nearing completion, right?
Yeah, we're a couple songs, literally a couple songs away from like completion. So.
What's the potential release?
I ain't sure. I'm playing it by ear. So, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to. Tomorrow, if it was up to me, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would just wait, just like everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So if you had to just like off the dome right now, give us one of your favorites right now, as of, you know, I know you got some other ones to record, and you know what I'm saying? So right now, just what you have, which one would you say your favorite right now?
That's crazy, because I don't even know the name of the song. But it's the one with me and Ari. Like, that's...
Streets. Yeah. That's your...
And you know what's crazy? I think I picked that concept. So...
I think that was...
kind of why it makes it my favorite, too. Like, shout out Ari, because Ari really... Like, you know, she did that. She jumped on and did her thing on there and went crazy. So
I have to say that's my number 2. It's a strong number 2, but I have to say right now that's my number 2.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's excluding Gomo. Like, I gotta take Gomo out of there. Like, I gotta take Gomo out of there. So without adding Gomo, like, you know what I'm saying? Without adding Gomo.
And that was my next question. We on the same page. That was my next question. Let's talk about Gomo. You know, for the ones that don't know.
I did it all on my own. What more do you want from me?
Elevated to a new level.
What's crazy, like, I literally get this question a lot, and for the most part, when I do get the question, I really don't know how to answer, because Gomo, like, I know, like, it's an acronym, like, I know what it stands for, but I ain't come up with, like, I didn't create Gomo, like, you know what I'm saying?
But you're creating Gomo in your era.
Of course.
I know what
like,
you
that's
mean.
What I'm saying. The terminology,
like,
like, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing on
SHYNE
Gomo.
Ali.
I'm standing on Gomo for sure. But, like, we gonna have to, like, I'm gonna have to actually go sit down where I got FLO production and see, like, you know what I'm saying, the established date when that Gomo drop. I mean, Gomo, like I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Gomo is the acronym for Greatest of My Own Era. Greatest of My Own Era mean, like, today, tomorrow, couple years ago, couple years before that, couple years from now. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody's always creating and being better than the next. Like, so stop trying to just place yourself in a box to be better than. Meaning the before inventors. Like, you don't have to be better than Kobe. You don't have to be better than LeBron. You don't have to be a LeBron. You don't have to be a Mike. You could be SHYNE Ali. Meaning, I could be SHYNE Ali. I could be me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And stand on my own and be great in my own era. You just got to make sure every day you getting up, you putting your to the metal to go get to it. Like, don't be assholing and be thinking you're going to be calling yourself the greatest of your own era. You got to be getting to it. You got to be putting that work in. You got to be grinding. Like, you know what I'm saying? So grind as hard as LeBron to make sure that you the next whoever you trying to be. Like, you feel me? Like, whatever your name is, whatever you calling yourself these days. Like, that's what greatest of my own era is, man. Gomo. Y'all make sure y'all go cop that, man. That thing is out right now, and she's crazy. I promise. She pressure.
So you're looking at, like, what? How many songs on the album?
between 10 and 12, 10 and 13.
Okay.
I want to say 12.
All right.
We
So
probably cut it off at 12.
any shows upcoming?
Yeah. 13, right? We got
Let New
Let New Orleans Eat. And then on the 16th, we're at the Honda Wanda.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The
Like, you know what I'm
Honda
saying? So I think those are the two shows I know right off the bat. Anything else gonna have to go through management.
You just dropped the Gutaways video.
Oh yeah.
How was it shooting and filming the Gutaways video?
Tiresome.
Yeah.
Long. Like, but that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, them days are definitely more so than less. Them tired days, getting up in times you don't want to get up, answering calls you don't want to answer. You know what I'm saying? Writing songs, hitting studios. Like, you're going to have a lot of tired days. Like, you know what I'm saying? But is you built for it? Like, you feel me? So don't get it twisted. Like, I'm just being real. I'm keeping it organic. I'm being 100 with it. I be tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of the times y'all see me on these social media sites with videos, I be tired. Like, from something we did either hours before, the night before, or days ago, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no stopping with us. So ain't never no second where I'm like, I can breathe, I can chill, I can sleep. To not be, I'm tired every day. I'm tired every day. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I want. This is what I'm working for. This is where I'm supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel like that, you should be tired. You know what I'm saying? But go to it, go get it. For real. Like, grind for it. Now what you was saying, big brother?
That's what I said. you was on it, you heard me?
Yeah.
Man, shit, we gonna wrap this thing up, man. Appreciate you sliding through once again, you dig?
Oh, it's always love, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. I ain't back at the house, you know. I'm back at the crib now.
It's been a little minute.
Definitely been a minute, but it's always a pleasure when I come through. For sure, it's always.
I'm gonna ask you before I close out, man. Normally I don't dive into the social media and all this and that, though. We gonna speak on because it was a topic. And it was a topic that was floating around about the Ride 49 video with Lil Baby, Vulture Island.
Yeah.
So.
Shout out to Ride 49.
Right, 100.
Yeah, for sure, shout out.
But it wasn't pertaining to him, but it was more like the city, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like, well, some people was like, man, the city wouldn't have showed up if he wouldn't have had Lil Baby, Kevin Gates come down, yada, yada, yada. You feel me? What was your thoughts on that particular topic?
Yeah, and they, like, both. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the people still would have came out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people don't really give Rod 49 much credit as they should. Mm-hmm. Like, let me just say that. That's me giving him his flowers right out the gate.
Right.
I feel like a lot of people real life haven't acknowledged Rod 49 before that video shoot. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of them people wasn't gonna go.
Right.
If, you know what I'm saying, he didn't have the stars that he had with him. But a lot of them people were still gonna go though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can split. So however many people was there, half of them probably wouldn't win. Like, you get me? So if it was 10,000 people, like, you know what I'm saying, 5,000, probably wouldn't win. You feel me? But he still would have had a great turnout. You know what I'm saying? Because Rod 49 really, like, you know what I'm saying, he had the city before he burned them dudes down.
Right.
Like, you feel me? People in the city didn't want to go to that until he burned them dudes down, though. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So, I think it would have been both. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he still would have had a nice little turnout, but I don't think it would have been, like, with the, like, you feel me? Like, how it turned out. I don't think it would have turned out the way it turned out. Like, you feel me? If it was just Rod 49, which is bad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is real bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because now that he did that, which was a damn good move, like, you know what I'm saying? Which me and he knew too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was aware too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He understood what he needed to do. Like, you feel me? Because right after that, you seen his power moves.
Right.
Like, and I'm talking about just in the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? He get up to Rod 49, Vulture Island, Banner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made real, he knew right away, right after, this is the move. After this move, like, you feel me? We gone. Like, we got the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's crazy how the city move. It's definitely, like, weird as hell, like, how the city operate behind their locals. That's what's so crazy. Like, you feel me? That's why I say the way I be moving, it don't be for the city, because here it is, you got Rod 49. It's literally the biggest act as local in the city. And we don't support that nigga like that. You feel me? Like, we as New Orleans don't support, like, we wasn't supporting a nigga like that before he made his power move.
Right.
Like, before he made it to where you can't, like, it's nothing you can be doing today. Like, that's what he made it to where it's a situation where, nigga, you gonna be here. You gonna be here.
And I believe he shot that on like a Monday or something like that.
I think it was like, like a Tuesday, like, he made it to where it's like, you gonna be here.
Yeah.
Like, boy, it's nothing you gonna be doing today. It's nothing you could rather be doing than pulling up to a free video shoot with like in eyesight of Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's for the mass motherfuckers that ain't fucking with Buddy. That's how they looked at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the people that's really fucking with him, you know what I'm saying? They went out there fucking with Rifle 9. And you seen that over the social sites. A lot of people were saying, you know, Lil Baby went to New Orleans and turned up, and then you read in the comments, it's like, no, like Rob 49
Yeah, they really wasn't giving him
that.
his flowers.
Rob 49 did that. Like,
yeah, he brought Lil Baby down here.
You feel me? Lil Baby was not just popping up down here talking about let's shoot a video and oh, by the way, let's pull Rob 49 in it.
Right.
You feel me? That was something orchestrated between that man and his team. You know what I'm saying? Probably paid for by their record, you know, to get all the security and come on, man, that was for that man. So don't just try to disclaim the man, you feel me? And that y'all own city, I'm talking about local bloggers doing that. Local bloggers saying that, you feel me? That's weak as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rod 49 though, bro. You feel me? Because I feel like you open the doors for a nigga like SHYNE Ali for more eyes to come down and see what I'm talking about. You feel me? So I got some shit to talk about. So I appreciate you doing that because I know it definitely for a fact a lot of more people gonna come venture down here and see what the talent is now. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate the love because with that's made it easy for me to be up next. Shout out Rod 49.
Facts, man. Man, that's what it is, man. And this is I Got Flow Productions. You heard me, SHYNE Ali.
We out.